Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and meandering streams, there lived a young man named Samir. Samir was a curious and intelligent soul who had always been fascinated by the workings of the human mind. As a child, he would often spend hours in the shade of the old banyan tree, lost in thought and contemplation. He observed the world around him with a keen eye and noticed how people seemed to be in a constant state of restlessness, always chasing after material possessions and worldly pleasures. Despite the chaos and noise of the world, Samir was determined to find inner peace and cultivate a calm and peaceful mind. He studied the teachings of the ancient sages and meditated for hours each day, gradually learning to quiet his mind and focus on the present moment. Years passed, and Samir grew into a wise and compassionate man. His peaceful demeanor and gentle spirit were an inspiration to those around him, and people would often seek him out for guidance and advice. One day, a group of villagers came to Samir, troubled by the ongoing conflicts and disputes that had arisen between different families in the village. They hoped that Samir could help them find a solution that would bring peace and harmony back to the community. Samir listened carefully to their concerns and then offered them a simple but powerful insight. True peace begins within. If we can cultivate a peaceful mind and a compassionate heart, we will naturally radiate that energy outwards and create a more peaceful world around us. The villagers were skeptical at first, but they were also desperate for a solution. They began to meditate and reflect on their own thoughts and emotions, learning to let go of anger, fear, and judgment, and instead embracing love, kindness, and understanding. Gradually, the conflicts and disputes that had once torn the village apart began to dissolve, and a sense of peace and harmony returned. The villagers marveled at the transformation that had taken place, and they knew that it was all thanks to the wisdom and compassion of Samir, who had shown them the way to a peaceful mind and a peaceful world.